You know what's pretty sad, too? Trials. We don't like trials.
Trial by combat.
And tribulations, you know?
The song by Polo G.
The court, is that a song?
Oh,
yeah?
Polo G, yeah.
But, Nick, you know, you take the stage here to talk a little bit about the Jonathan Majors situation, a little update. I believe he was in court the other day.
Yeah, so on Tuesday, Jonathan Majors had his first court appearance. He appeared via Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
I have adjusted my take on this just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Doesn't look good.
It's not looking as good as it did. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean that I find him guilty or not guilty or anything like that. But this video that completely exonerates him does not completely exonerate him.
Which I think was the video of the club of her.
Yes.
After,
so
right?
the lawyer comes, so the guy gets arrested, right? And indicted and charged and the trespassing order and everything else. Other people, so the thing that I can't take into consideration, at least in my mind, is these other people that have now come forward with abuse, because there's always an onslaught of bullshit once something happens. But they will say, his lawyer came out and said, we have video evidence that he is completely exonerated and they did nothing wrong. Okay. I thought, and if you look at our previous shows, I thought that meant that there was going to be video from inside the Uber showing that nothing happened.
No.
Show me the money. No. This woman who accused him of abuse or whatever it is, right? This woman who accused him was videotaped supposedly, allegedly, after the incident at a nightclub, dancing and having a good time and appearing to have not been injured at all. That's what it looks like. We don't really know the validity of the video or anything else, but that does not, by any stretch of the imagination, completely exonerate Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Number one. Number two, the reason I've done obviously more research about all this stuff, and I wanted your opinion on this because it deals with the Kang and all of that other stuff.
I was going to say, if he got beaten by Hank Pym and a pile of ants, do you think he stood any chance against the law system of America?
Fair enough. But even though his PR and management team have dropped him, Disney, who is notorious for dropping people
But they learned from their mistake with James Gunn, I think.
Okay, but they have not dropped him yet.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right. So my well, yeah, because James Gunn.
Well, remember they fired him.
Right. I get it.
Yeah.
I agree. So, but that's why I'm saying, it is kind of a rather long and arduous process. But I will say there was sufficient evidence presented to a judge. The whole reason for that hearing, this previous, earlier this week, was because Jonathan Majors' lawyer was issuing a motion to dismiss. That's what it was for.
Drop the charges.
Right. They went in there, and they did not drop the charges. However, on the other side, on my other, don't blame people yet side, the charges have changed.
Yeah, I did hear that.
They have removed the neck injury, the other stuff.
Now there's arm injury or something.
Right, but it's different is my point.
Yeah.
If you shoot somebody with a gun, if you shoot somebody and kill them, the charge does not change from a shooting to a stabbing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like if you're going to bring charges of any sort of SA, DV, whatever it is, you got to make sure that you're bringing the correct charges.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's interesting. I mean, and obviously it's going to be going along for a while now. Sometimes these trials take a while.
Yeah.
So maybe you could live stream watching it.
Yeah, and I probably will.
Yeah.
I probably will. There's going to be a lot of changes to this channel coming up, in a good way. I'm
fired. Matt's fired.
No, nobody's fired.
Sam's coming back.
If anything, I'm putting you to more work for less money. All right?
Yeah.
WGA. If you come to Wilco Media Studios, you'd be outside. You see RJ with a picket sign.
I work for free. I'm just for the people.
Yeah.
You know?
Amen.
Appreciate that.
Amen.
Let's stretch that as far as we possibly can.
What? Stretching what?
Oh,
more hours. Who are we stretching?
Oh.
Hey, Prometheus.
But thanks for watching that clip from the Movie Mob podcast. Be sure to subscribe to Wilco Media and tune in every Friday at 6 p.m. for our full weekly episodes. How you doing? All right.